Hello, this video is going to be very short but hopefully extremely useful, especially if you're interested in sound design. So we're going to go from this patch and prove it's just a saw wave. Okay, so let's get going. First thing we're going to do with the 4 patch is take away the effects. The sound is a lot drier now. Sometimes you can take away the effects, it ruins the sound completely. Other times it's adding a layer of sparkle, but the core sound is still very good. The next thing I would do if the ARP was engaged would be to turn it off. That's going to get in the way of listening what the fundamental of this patch is. If the glide was engaged, I'd take that down. What I do see here is that we've got a stack. If I go to the trimmers, I can see that it's up 7 semitones, which means I've added a perfect fifth when I made this sound. We're going to get rid of that because it's beefing up the sound and it's also preventing you playing like full melodies. The next thing we're going to do is get rid of some modulation and movement from the LFOs. The first one is LFO 1. It's typically hardwired into tuning. Well, it is hardwired into tuning. So we get rid of that woozy sound. The next thing we're going to do is find where LFO 2 is mapped, because it can be mapped in many places. It could be here, but we can see that that's on 0. It's definitely here, and we can see it's +2. So what I'm going to do is double click. In fact, what I'm going to do is accentuate it and just show you what it's doing. I'm going to take that away. I'm going to go to modifications. I can see that LFO 1 in fact is mapped to frequency modulation. I'm going to take that away too. I can see that the noise and dual VCO mix is mapped using envelope 2 down here. So it's essentially controlling this here. I want to take that away. So we can start to hear we're getting towards the fundamentals of this patch. The next thing I'm going to do is give the amp envelope a very basic shape. So no attack, no decay, quite a lot of sustain, and very little release. In most circumstances, but not on this patch, often you would see that envelope 2 was mapped against this filter cutoff. So I'm going to take, if it was there, I would take it away. Now I want to see what are these filters doing to the sound. So I'm going to open that cutoff right up and take away the peak. So now we've got a wide open patch. I'm going to get rid of the frequency modulation on the oscillator. And we've also got a high pass filter engaged in this patch. I'm going to take that away. So now we've got the full range of the source sounds. The source sounds are made up of 3 different waves. On the leftmost VCO2, we'll turn that right up, you can see that it's a sine wave. I'm going to take that away. We go to VCO1, it's made up of noise and a saw wave. I'm going to take away the noise, and what do we get? We get a saw wave. So you can do that with any patch you own, any patch in the factory library, and I'd wager you'd learn a lot about sound design just going through that process, 10, 20, 30 sounds, all different sounds, and figuring out what the sound designer has done to get to that stage. So if this was useful, it'd be really great if you could like, subscribe, and comment any one of those 3. And if you like the sounds, I've got 3 free Diva packs at the moment. There's Diva Drift free, Syntax Error free, and Diva Keys free. They're all linked in the comments below. So that's it for today, and I hope to see you on another video.